Vegas with only 28 seconds left. Mahomes went 6 of 7 for 75 yards on the last drive that took only 1:15 to seal the win. Shannon, please give Mahomes a letter grade because he just makes it look easy.
Virtuoso. Skip, this is it, Skip. I mean, some of the greatest surgeons in the world cannot operate with this kind of precision. Oh, they use robots to get the precision that this kid used last night. He's human. Skip, this is unbelievable. We've never seen anything like it. We've never seen anything like this. A guy that has the leg, that have the arm talent, the ability to throw from plant. Skip, the throws that he can make. There are very few people that can make them. You have to have had an extensive background in baseball to be able to run and to drop your arm and to throw the plays that he was throwing to Kelsey, the throws that he was making, Skip. And everybody can't do that. And he does it with ease. And you thought, I know what you were thinking. You was going to come in here and talk about, I just don't see, I just still have my doubts. He's removing all doubts. Skip,
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn just yet. I mean, got the ball back with 1:43. Was there ever a doubt in your mind? Did you actually think the Raiders was going to stop it? I didn't think you did. 34-45, 348, 2 touchdowns, and the one interception was not his fault. Robinson, in that situation, just put your foot in the dirt and come straight back to the quarterback. The DB is behind you. If you fall away from him, he's going to hit the DB in the chest, which he did. If you see Mahomes like, come back, come straight back to me. Skip, why would he fall away? Look at this. Where are you going? But anyway.
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn.
I got lots of answers.
Well, answer this.
Yeah.
Answer me why the guy has the highest QBR. He got an 85. That's number one in the league. He's on pace to... Is it the best? Is 85 the highest QBR in the league? Yes or no?
Is it my turn?
No, it's not your turn. Give me a chance. Why you don't want me to... My guy is 26-2. 26-2 with 3,000 yards. On pace to throw for 40 and 5,000 again. Don't be surprised. Skip, he's the best thing. He's the MVP. He's the best. He's the best player in the league. He's the best quarterback in the league. And I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but here I will be the harbinger today. It ain't close.
Okay, my turn now. Finally,
take it away.
We were supposed to give a letter grade, and I didn't hear.
I gave him
A plus.
Virtuoso, magnifico.
Plus. How many pluses? 10.
Magnifico.
5 pluses.
Yes.
Okay.
Bigger than the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. It's bigger than that.
Better than that?
Better than that.
I want to hold your hand. Okay, my turn, finally. I'm going to be generous and give your Mahomes boy a B for that.
A B?
Night. Do you realize his degree of difficulty was absurdly, laughably low? Do you realize 10 Raiders on defense were on the COVID list all week and could not practice? Do you realize they couldn't get ready for Patrick Mahomes with 10 players not able to even put on practice gear? Do you realize 3 starters couldn't play because of COVID? Corey Littleton, who is really, they've raved about him as the guy who solidified the whole defense at linebacker. No LaMarcus Joyner, no Cleveland Ferrell. 3 big pieces to the puzzle were gone on defense. You should have eaten that defense alive.
He did.
You should have thrown the biggest Las Vegas party ever thrown.
He did.
And it took him till almost the final throw of the game to finally pull them ahead.
But Skip, you saw Skip, you saw what the Raiders were doing. They would not snap the ball until it was under 10 seconds. So they're going to minimize his possession. And then what they were doing, they were going down the field, taking 5-6 minutes, touchdown, because they didn't want Mahomes boy to have the ball and go run back down the field on them.
So you said 4 touchdowns. First you said 5, but you pulled it back to 4. So we bet a case of due on 4 cases. And he only threw 2 touchdown passes against a defense that was COVID-racked. Are you kidding?
Skip, but here's the thing. But if you look at the situation, he had the ball 1 time in the first quarter. So if you're going to minimize his possessions like that, yes, their defense, Skip.
The first touchdown pass was about as cheap as it gets.
What you mean?
Little sort of sidearm flip out to Tyreek, who just like
I know your guy is the king of the 1-yard touchdown passes. How many does Mike Evans have?
I don't care. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes.
The best quarterback in the NBA.
Would you believe that he got outplayed for a second game this year by Derek Carr last night? By Derek Carr.
How?
Check this out. You love QBR. You've been throwing it across the table at me. Derek Carr had a 95 QBR last night. Your guy had a 91, which is good, but it's not better than Derek Carr. And by the way, recently those two teams played at Kansas City. And the Raiders, the visiting team, won 40-32. And guess what? Derek Carr had a 90 QBR, and your guy had a 72 in that game.
But what's the difference? So what transpired? So what was the difference?
Well, the difference was that the Raiders took a victory lap around the stadium.
And guess what we did? Yeah. We took a victory lap around the stadium and then went to the blackjack table. Yeah, exactly. What about trying? Where some old flippity bus driver and we stuck in the hill.
By the way, that's the second straight game in which Patrick Mahomes has been outplayed by the opposing quarterback, because just 2 weeks ago in Kansas City, would you believe that Teddy Bridgewater outplayed him, had a QBR of 87 to Mahomes 82? He just keeps getting outplayed by the opposing quarterback, and you're saying he's the runaway MVP? I don't get it.
Skip, he getting outplayed, but what does each quarterback leave with at the end of the day? He's like, well, I got a high QBR, but I got this L.
Okay. So now we get down to the terrible interception he threw at the end of the half. It was such a bad idea because you talk about his instincts. Do you realize that the rookie DB, Trayvon Mullen, who came out of Clemson, he was a third-round pick, I believe, this past year, he falls down. If we could see this play one more time on the interception, he falls down. And Demarcus Robinson wanted him to lead him to the inside because it's just wide open to the goal line. It's to the goal line. Throw it to the goal line.
Skip.
He's falling down. He's on his knees. Don't throw it to him. He's on his knees.
Let me tell you, Skip, I don't know a whole lot about offenses, but I know this offense, that's the West Coast offense. And there's no ad lib on this one. It's put your foot in the dirt and come straight back downhill. I can't lead you.
Every once in a while, you have to.
No.
It's called prima facie. When you're driving, it's the conditions. You have to react to the conditions. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is it icy?
Skip.
Oh, he fell down. Just lead him to. Demarcus Robinson's like, just throw it right here. Just throw it right here.
I can't do, Skip. With my back, I can't anticipate a DB's falling down.
You told me we've never seen anything like it.
No, Skip. You go through your motion. He's like, I got one-on-one coverage. He's going to stick his foot in the dirt. He's coming straight back down the hill. I'm letting it go. Skip, I let the ball go in anticipation.
And for the first time in his career, I saw young Patrick Mahomes show up a receiver as he came off the field.
What did he say?
He's waving to him. Come back.
Yes, straight back. Exactly.
And Demarcus Robinson's probably just saying, he fell down.
No.
He fell down. Just throw it to the goal line. Throw it to the goal line. I got him. I got him.
Demarcus Robinson doesn't know he's falling down.
Yes, he saw him. He's waving his hands up to the inside.
Skip.
You got to throw it inside.
No, you can't, Skip. That's the West Coast, Skip. I promise you. You don't ad-lib that.
If that's surgical, I don't want Patrick Mahomes operating on me. That's what I want. Which brings me to the final touchdown pass, the game winner. And yes, I don't know what the rushers are doing. All the Oakland rushers, the Vegas rushers, they all go to the right. I don't know what they're doing, and it's a rugby scrum, and they just suffocate them. And Patrick Mahomes, he doesn't escape. He just starts running to his right, and they completely blow the coverage and leave Kelsey wide open. And by the way, if that's an on-target pass, I'll eat your hat.
That's a breath pass.
That was a terrible pass. That's the kind of pass a lot of tight ends drop. That was actually a very difficult catch. He had to stop and come way back to the ball because that guy is the all-time stud at tight end on making circus catches.
Skip, if you
that
lead
guy is as good as it gets on circus catches.
You do realize you see 20 coming. So you put it on his back shoulder, so therefore you don't run him into a collision. Skip, that's the way you do it.
He's twice as tall as number 20.
But I'm saying, you don't run him into a collision.
The point is, Travis Kelce makes him look so much better because he just circus catches everything, and he makes it look like degree of difficulty none. That was a hard catch made easy. How many tight ends dropped that ball?
I'm not going to minimize Travis Kelce, but Travis Kelce took off when that guy became the quarterback. Now, you look at what Travis Kelce was with check down Alex. You look at Reek with check down Alex, and you look at what those guys are now.
Okay, so to me, if that was surgical, I don't want Mahomes operating on me. So there are two throws. You say it's a virtuoso masterpiece?
Virtual.
Really? I don't know.
Hold on. What about those drops? What about the drops that he had? Marcus Robinson was throwing. He threw it to him, and he threw it right back at him.
The drops were all on the Raiders' side.
No,
because
don't do
the
it.
fullback in the last drive dropped 2 right there.
And your boy Aguilar. I knew
We've seen that before, haven't we?
Here's the thing. People, look, it's very difficult to catch a ball sliding. And I really never tried to slide and catch.
It was a hard catch.
All he got to do, if he just runs, the ball's going to hit him in the waist.
I would agree.
He slides and it pops.
I don't know
Don't
why.
make the catch more difficult than it needs to be.
Run through it. He might still be running with the football. I totally agree.
I promise you, on the dead cut that Marcus Robinson, the guy picked, he's got to come straight back. He can't ad-lib that.
All right. Does anybody in this league playing quarterback have 2 more explosive weapons than Tyreek and Travis Kelce? They're off the charts great. Tyreek, every time I watch him, it's like he is a video game unto himself. I've never seen such acceleration.
He's
it's
so
just like
quick,
he hits top speed, like instant top speed. Nobody can cover him. They're running in circles trying to keep up with him. So look what he does. He throws 14 balls to Tyreek and he catches 11 for 102. He throws 10 more balls to Travis Kelce and he catches 8 for 127. That's 24 total targets. The rest of the team got 20 total, okay? Because that's what they do. They're going to throw it to Kelce and they're going to throw it to Tyreek.
Well, I mean, at some point in time, Sammy Watkins is going to come back and get into the mix.
I just don't even know if he's necessary.
He's necessary.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't use Hardman as much as they would like. Robinson, but Skip, it seemed like what they were trying to do, they were trying to take Kelce and Tyreek away and force him to go to Robinson. And he was like, nah, forget that. I'm just going to force feed you 2 guys because Robinson is killing me.
So, I'm being a really good guy today, and I give him a B. Way to go, Patrick.
Well, if he got a B for what he did last night, ain't nobody getting no A's. Ain't nobody getting A's the rest of the year.
Well, I don't know how you could get an A against that defense.
Easy. You didn't say that when they beat him. When they beat him, you come in here. How you lose to little Derek Carr? Really?
How did you lose?
He didn't lose last night.
Almost lost again.
B
No, he didn't.
seems like a tough grade, but I actually want to find out what you guys think about Aaron Rodgers. What grade would you give him? Should the Packers' overtime loss fall squarely on Rodgers' shoulders? This one I did enjoy. We explain next.